Holly coming in the first time in Turkey.
Hello everyone, we're on the way to the airport.
My hair very fast because we relationship 2 years we didn't meet before. You are my everything, baby. You make me happy. Actually, I have surprise for Holly. I got for Holly cactus. I got this cactus. This is punishment for having camera on the show. Yeah, but I will get, of course, I will get for Holly daisies. I just want to, this day very romantic.
Now I'm finally flying to Turkey to meet Güneş.
I am going right now a meeting for Holly. If you come near my head, can you listen my hair very fast? Really?
I'm the only American on board. I'm so excited though. I'll be seeing you guys when I land in Turkey.
So, Holly made it to Turkey, and we were there for the couple's first kiss.
We've been talking for 2 years.
Yeah, like dream.
Yeah, it's like a dream.
Yeah.
It's like, are you real?
Yeah, touch real.
This is so special.
Yeah, I'm in love, Holly. I'm really very good. I'm feeling very good right now. I want to play guitar for you.
Oh my God!
I love you, Holly. You showed my everything.
It's pronounced guitar.
Yeah, guitar. I heard guitar.
I gotta teach him English. This is it?
Yeah.
Where's your hand? Look at my cactus.
Yeah, you can.
It's so nice to meet you.
Can you make pasta? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, do you like pasta? Okay.
Yeah, with bananas.
Pasta with bananas.
Hello.
I'm in Ankara, Turkey.
Yeah, we are waiting for us. Baby,
Yeah?
I want to give you something. And I will never make you be sad. I will be with you happily and the bad days. I will always love you. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Well, a newly engaged Holly and her mother Linda drove across the country to see me because there's even more to this story than a trip to Turkey and a marriage proposal. So it's good to see you both.
Good to see you. Good to see you too.
So you've been to Turkey
Yes, I have.
and you've met Güneş.
Yes, I met Güneş.
So how did that go for you?
Oh gosh, when I met Güneş, I literally felt like I was going to melt into a puddle. Like, I felt like it was a dream come true.
Didn't miss Keoma.
Keoma who?
Yeah. So why? Why'd you not miss him? You were in love with both of them, right?
Keoma came into my life when I was the most vulnerable. I believe that, and Güneş loves me for me.
Yeah. And you said he proposed March 1st, 3 days after you got there. So by that time, you'd known him over the internet for how long?
Probably a year and a half.
Were you surprised?
No,
You thought that was going to happen.
I knew that was going to happen. Gunesh had texted me and told me that he was buying Holly a ring.
You say that he was ashamed of kissing in front of family.
Yes.
And so that annoyed you.
Oh my God, it drove me crazy. I mean, I was just like, I want to kiss you. Like, let me kiss you.
So how do you feel about this engagement?
Well, I'm glad Holly loves someone and that she has a potential relationship. However, there is a lot that needs to occur before they could ever get together, really. Gunesh does not work.
He's waiting for the K-1 visa. It's a long story.
No, it's not. He's 29 years old and he's living a life somewhere. Why is he not working?
Every single job in Turkey requires that you have been in the military. And so, I mean, do I believe him?
I think it's
Every single job requires that you be in the military?
Yeah.
The truth is, last year, he got a job as a waiter, correct?
Yes,
and
that's
he
true.
went to a resort in Turkey, and he was there for 5 or 6 days, and he quit. He said they weren't treating him right or something like that.
They weren't paying him.
In 5 or 6 days, maybe they paid every 2 weeks.
My mom, she just looks at me and thinks, my God, my daughter's lazy. My daughter is a lowlife. My daughter's an addict. My daughter is fat.
You are not that size. You're much bigger than that.
I know that I'm a fat ass.
She'll criticize me about what I'm eating. As I'm about to eat it, she'll take it out of my hands.
She had 2 Snicker bars in her hand, 2 bags of cookies, 3 Cokes, and 2 milks.
According to my mother, she thinks that I weigh over 300 pounds.
I know there's conditions where you think you're fatter than what you are, but I believe my daughter thinks she's smaller than she is.
When I'm wearing an outfit, she'll be like, you look pregnant. Your belly is huge. My mother gets enjoyment out of seeing me put down. I feel like she can't help it.
Okay, do you say all those things to her?
Not like that.
Put those in context for me.
She does say those things.
I have a text here of 521.
Oh, no.
You eat too much food. You're almost 300 pounds. Holly, if you get any bigger, I'm not giving you a dime. Plus, if you don't do what I'm telling you, I'm considering taking away my car and any money. 528, you lay in bed and eat pizza and cereal, then lie to me about what you eat and how much. I'm so done with this, done. If you get any fatter and lazier, don't come around me. You
Yeah,
want to put that in context? You said I say it, but not like that. You getting
Well, I
fatter
guess
and
that-
lazier.
Well, I guess that's a text that I sent. Yes, I was very angry because I had tried to motivate her being nice and say, let's go swimming, let's go walking, nothing. And this is just since Gunesh.
Okay, so you're fat and lazy. Does that motivate you?
No, it doesn't motivate me. It makes me feel more depressed and worse about myself.
I'm sorry that it was presented that way, but I have...
Wait a minute. You keep trying to trivialize this. I'm sorry that it was presented that way, but you're saying like this is being taken out of context and you're being mischaracterized.
I'm frustrated, Dr. Phil.
Well, okay, but then don't try to say I didn't say it or I didn't mean it that way. You're demeaning her and you're putting her down. I understand your frustration, but you need to get through your head. That's not how you motivate somebody. That's not how you get them to want to do better by telling them how worthless they are.
Okay, I provide a lot, almost everything for Holly.
Okay, did you hear what I said?
I did. And
Don't just completely dismiss that by then justifying it by saying, I provide for her, I pay for this, I do that, so it's okay that I undermine her self-worth.
Okay, I hear you. I'm sorry.
I don't think you do. I think you're justifying it by saying, I do everything for her, so I'm entitled to demean her.
Dr. Phil, I am not the evil person that I'm being presented. However, I have said some nasty things. I have. But that's because I'm so frustrated with her. She does nothing.
Mom, you may be frustrated with me. Do you think that I'm not frustrated with myself?
Is my behavior making you the way you are?
Do you know how hurtful it is to me?
I'm sorry.
Do you know what it does to me? Do you know that I don't even want to get out of bed?
And it's all because of me?
Do you know how much it breaks me?
Is it because of me?
Yeah, wait a minute.
I don't even want to spend time with you.
For just a minute, let's not make this about you.
Okay.
You also blame Ganesh. You say he wants her to be overweight so she's unattractive and other men won't pay attention to her because he wants to control her that way.
Right.
So you have all these theories here.
I do.
Dr. Linda, you got this all figured out.
I'm not doing a very good job.
No, hell no. Because you don't like looking the way you do.
No, I don't. I hate
to
it.
To me, I'm not body shaming you. I'm just telling you, if you don't like it, I would help you change it. That's up to you, not me. I don't like it for you health-wise. This isn't good for you health-wise.
No, it's not.
I want you to be honest with yourself on every front. You're lying to yourself about Ganesh also. He can't work because he hadn't been in the military. This is Sinan Insir. He is from Turkey, and he's 30 years old. You met him before, so he's Ganesh's age. Is that true? You can't get a job in Turkey if you haven't been in the military?
That's not correct. Even though military service is mandatory, you can definitely get a job, get a leave, and then go to military and come back to work. So for me, it's just the perfect excuse to not finding a job and just, you know.
But you can get a job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any kind of job.
Any kind of job, yeah.
So that's just a complete and utter lie.
Yes.
I had a feeling that he was lying to me. I mean, it's been long enough, and every time I try to ask him, he gets mad at me and
I bet he does.
Enough.
Holly told her father that she would no longer speak with him or have anything to do with him if he didn't pay for her trip to Turkey.
I blackmailed my father.
She stopped answering his phone calls when he said no. She stopped texting him.
Finally, I called him and I said that I just couldn't live without Ganesh, and I was crying and crying and crying. And I looked at my phone and there was a ticket waiting for me to go to Turkey, and I was just like, woo!
Well, that's toxic. This past March, Holly says she blackmailed her father into buying her a ticket and then celebrated when it worked to meet the love of her life, unemployed Ganesh, in Turkey. But Holly's mother, Linda, isn't too excited about him becoming her son-in-law.
Ganesh has told me that he's afraid that Holly's gonna cheat on him because she has such beautiful eyes and such a beautiful smile.
I just want to see Holly every day when I wake up.
She has gained weight being with him, and I think he's encouraged it. Ganesh wants Holly to gain weight so that she will be unattractive to other men.
I cannot live for a second without Holly.
Ganesh always needs to know where Holly's going, who she's speaking to, if it's a guy, why is it a guy?
Ganesh can be controlling when he is jealous.
Ganesh has demanded Holly's password to Facebook, to Twitter. I'm not sure if she has given him her social security number. I pray not. Ganesh can be emotionally abusive. He will not answer her phone calls if he decides that she's not doing something correctly or she has said something that might hurt his feelings.
He's mad at me because instead of calling him baby, I called him by his first name, Ganesh.
Now that Ganesh is in the picture, I feel as though Holly and I are not nearly as close as we used to be.
He won't let me have a relationship with her. He won't let me talk to her about what's going on. He thinks that she's so nosy.
Ganesh has definitely come in between Holly and I, purposely, I believe.
Well, Ganesh is joining us from Turkey, and his interpreter and a good friend of mine, Sinan, is here to help. Ganesh, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm very good. I feel very good. How are you, Dr. Phil?
I'm okay. Congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you so much, Dr. Phil.
So, do you have a wedding date?
We will apply K1 and we will marry. Yes.
Okay, and
Firstly, we will We will apply K1.
Okay, tell me about this K1.
K1 vizesini anlatır mısın bize biraz?
Ha, nişan vizesi. Sonra evleniyorsunuz Amerika'da.
Yeah, when you apply for the K1 visa, you marry and get the visa. It's a marriage visa, basically.
Okay, to come here.
To come here, yeah.
Holly was just telling us that you don't work because you haven't been in the military and you have to be in the military before you can get a job.
Yes, you can ask translate man, he is Turkish. If you not go first in military service, you cannot find job. I need first going military service because every business wants see paper.
Baby.
Okay, Sinan, that's just not true, is
That's
it?
not true. I mean, it is an advantage to have that paper, but you can definitely get a job without it.
What are you lying about?
I must say lie, I am saying true.
You had a job as a waiter at a resort.
I didn't understand.
The
Sen
wait.
bartender olarak çalışıyordun değil mi? Zaten daha öncesinde.
Ne
Garson
olarak?
olarak mı? Garson olarak mı çalışıyordun daha önce?
Evet, bayağı uzun zaman önce, yes.
Yeah, he said a long time ago.
Not that long ago.
Ganesh, why are you lying to me? Why? I don't
What?
get it. Why are you lying to me?
I didn't say lie, this is true. I can show you my everything.
Why don't you just go to the military? Why don't you just get a job? It's so stressful on me.
He was supposed to join the
I
military
love
last
you,
year.
okay? But this is just so stressful.
Why would you not just get a job? You said it's harder to get a job, but you can get a job. You can get a job doing something. I just don't understand why you're 29 years old and you don't have a job. What do you do all day?
Niye işin olmadığını ve bütün gün ne yaptığını soruyor Dr. Phil.
Ya bu sıralar gerçekten bir şey yapmıyorum. Hem korona sebebiyle hem de ülkemizde ekonomi de biraz yani sıkıntı. Dünyada sıkıntı zaten.
He's saying because of COVID, I've been doing nothing. And also, economically, Turkey's not doing really well.
The unemployment rate's 14%.
Okay, I'm back with Holly, Linda, her fiance, Gunesh, and Sinan, who is an interpreter that's helping me make sure that Gunesh understands the questions and that we understand the answers, because there's a bit of a language barrier, and out of fairness to Gunesh, I want to be sure he understands and we understand him. You've also given us some cultural insights as well, so you need to understand
Yes.
this is a cross-cultural situation, and so there is some of that. As I said, you've got to decide what you're bringing into a relationship, or you're going to make a mess of it the way you say you've made a mess of your current situation. You said, I'm a failure at this, I could do so much better, et cetera, et cetera. And Gunesh is sitting there saying, well, I'm 29, don't have a job, I'm just gonna get married and move to America. And I guess there's some magic to that if you don't live here, but life can be tough here as well. You need to get yourself worked out. What are you taking drug-wise now, honestly?
So right now I'm taking Suboxone.
Are you abusing it?
Yes, I am. I'm an addict.
So you're abusing Suboxone. What else?
I'm not, I mean, I'm taking what the doctor prescribes me.
I didn't ask you that. I asked, what else are you abusing?
I'm not abusing anything else.
Okay, then the answer is nothing. It's
Yeah.
not an accusation, it's a question. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah,
Muscle
she thinks,
relaxers?
of course, my mother thinks that I'm abusing other drugs.
I don't care what your mother thinks. If I wanted to know what she thought, I would be asking her. I'm asking you. You can lie to me or tell me the truth. That's up to you.
Sorry.
Are you also taking muscle relaxers?
I'm taking methocarbamol, but I've been on that for 3 years.
Why?
Because I had a car accident.
When?
I had a car accident in 2014.
2 years ago. Oh, Holly.
But that
You don't
I was
need
on
the muscle
Flexeril, and then
relaxers.
they gave me methocarbamol.
I'm sorry.
I know right where you
I
are.
told you, she's got a gutter now.
I'm sorry.
And if I need any help in interviewing her, I
You
know
do
right
too
where you
much
are.
of this.
We'll
you need to
tag
do a
team.
little bit more of this. Sorry, Dr. Phil, you were saying before she rudely interrupted?
You feel better?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
You have no idea how good that felt.
There are 2 or 3 things that I'm going to recommend that you do. You need to get with your sponsor, whether Ganesh likes it or whether he doesn't. I'm going to set you up with a teletherapist with Doctor On Demand, which is a company that we own, so I can set you up. And I'm going to give you like 10 sessions with a doctoral level therapist that is going to help you work out some goals and objectives here.
Thank you.
And these are really top quality professionals that are going to help you set some things up. I'm also going to connect you with Robert Reams. Now, Robert Reams is a certified nutritionist and a certified trainer. And he is going to get you physically, biochemically, nutritionally in shape. So you take some pride in yourself, okay? So you're going to get with your sponsor. I'm going to set you up with a teletherapist here, and I'm going to get you with Robert Reams to start working with you immediately, okay? And then when you've got yourself where you can look in the mirror and say, I'm proud of you and what you've done, then you're ready to start making some decisions about becoming part of a couple. And until then, you're not. You need to take care of you. The most important relationship you'll ever have is the one you have with you. So we're going to start there.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Dr. Phil. You're my lifesaver.
Set me up with someone.
You are going to support that,
Yes. Thank you.
okay? And Ganesh, you're going to have to be involved in this at some point, but that will come after she gets some traction on some things she needs to do to get healthy. And that will make sense as we go forward.
Of course.
All right. I want to thank our interpreter, Sinan, and all of my guests today. For more information about today's show, log on to drphil.com.
She had 2 foreign fiancés.
You were in love with both of them, right?
Can she trust the one she chose?
I didn't lie.
I think it's both.
Mom, just zip it. Ganesh, what are you lying about?
Next, Dr. Phil. Check your local listings.